We're live on YouTube. We have a ton of viewers on YouTube.
Golly.
Big D.
Make sure your thing turns in. Deer.
Help.
Relax.
You're on video now.
I don't care.
She's on video.
No.
She's on the video.
Getting my bed off.
Great. Oh my gosh. I was just going to say landscape not supported.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Is that rubbish?
That looks straight. No.
That looks pretty good.
Don't get him started. Not so bad, I guess.
Hey, I'm just going to go live.
You're gonna go live now?
Why not?
Oh shit, Big D. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're live, Big D. I didn't even do my hair. I look like a monster. A monster,
Does
ladies
it
and
look
gentlemen.
okay? It looks weird.
I don't give a fuck. It looks fine.
Oh my god. All right.
Anywho,
Here we go.
and we're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
Look at share some of this
Not
with
even-
people.
So not.
James Dean is not on top of his game today.
No, I wasn't. I was.
James Dean's not on top of his
I got
game.
busy with research.
Hey now, hey, whoops. Shared that Howard Stern group. Oh no. I'll share it to that group. No, share it to that group. Yeah, I'll share it to these groups.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh, went right to it.
I'll share it
Okay.
to that group.
Well, you're sharing it to groups. I can't share to groups on here.
I shared it to everything.
Okay.
Shared it to a bunch of groups.
I don't know how to
We
do it.
live. We up in this bitch.
Oh my
Look,
gosh.
mama, we made it.
You're wild today.
Your son's out in Barbados. Cheese, eggs, and potatoes.
You're wild today.
I spit them bars because I spit hot fire. Now I got some good rest. Pretty good rest. I was over at Miss Kristen's house. We were talking all about what will be on our show next week.
Hey,
Should be
Gadley's on
interesting.
already.
Have
Tyler.
bugs badly? Call Gadley.
Have bugs badly? Call Gadley.
So, freaking, the new fad right now is drinking your own urine.
Oh, we're jumping right into that one, huh?
I mean, I guess so. It's fascinating, kinda. It's disgusting, actually,
Not fascinating. It's
but
retarded.
it's disgusting. But these,
Did we check our sound?
No, I don't know. I'm jumping into this. You're my IT guy. So, people,
I'm your IT guy.
you're my-
Bad choice.
yeah, we're not going to get far in this business. So, yeah, the new thing nowadays is people drinking their own urine. It's freaking disgusting. But they,
Pretty much.
the reason that they're doing it, they say it's from a Bible verse. It's Bible verse, Proverbs 5:15. It says, drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. So they look at that as you can drink your own piss. It's all right. It's called urine therapy.
It doesn't even make sense.
What?
The Bible doesn't talk about drinking your own urine.
No, it doesn't. Well, they like you say how people misread things or they
Yeah,
whatever
they misinterpret.
misinterpret things.
And that's definitely a misinterpretation because your own cistern is probably just your own storage.
That's what. Yeah, it means like a storage. Like they say, it could also be in a tank on top of your toilet. So they look at
But that is like
bladder.
a cistern. Yeah. No, your bladder doesn't store water.
Well, it sits in there.
It still doesn't store water.
It doesn't really store it, but it kind of stores it for a minute.
It's
until
not
ready to
water.
go out.
It's waste.
Yeah, but waste, water, piss, same thing.
No, it's not even close.
Kind of the same thing.
Hold
But
on,
yeah.
I gotta make noise.
These people, these people, there's this whole convention thing that these people went to, and the guy who's in charge of it, they call him King. He's like the king of all of it.
Is he king?
Oddly enough, it's like mostly black people who do this. Don't know why. Don't know why if there's any similarity in between piss and black people, but
That
But-
sounded racist.
this. Well, I don't.
See that? Presque
just-
Isle.
Presque Isle State Park. Yes.
No, backcountry aviation. That's
Oh.
my buddy's business.
Oh, nice. Promoting business.
Yeah, pro owned.
But yeah, this lady, she brought in, it was urine that was stored. She stored it or she aged it for 2 years and she was
Ew.
passing it around. It looked like Coca-Cola.
Everybody was drinking her urine?
Oh, yeah.
It says drink your own urine.
Well, I guess I don't know if it says anywhere and indulge with your brothers and sisters or anything like that. But yeah, it was just
What is it? Puff, puff, pass. Sip, sip.
yeah, it's
Don't spill. What? I don't know.
shake, shake, pass. Hello.
Oh, microdosing. That was fast.
Microdosing. We live in this
Mary
bitch.
Elliott, thanks for your comment. Not really.
Big D.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to microdose on caffeine.
Microdose.
It's not
Shalom.
really
Get the-
microdosing, but
But yeah, it's freaking the
shalom,
video is
whatever.
freaking so nasty. But they say you're supposed
you
to
watched the video of people drinking their own pee?
or excuse me, it wasn't a video. It was just sound of it. But yeah, freaking I
So
don't-
all you heard was,
yeah.
so they could have been drinking water.
Yeah, well, there was the people who were there were describing it, or it was urine. But yeah, it's freaking disgusting.
That's gross.
They say it's good for your eyes instead of using Visine. you're
I
supposed to use
I seen a program a long time ago.
what?
that
This was a thing a while ago.
They were so some guy would like pee on a rag and then put it on his face like a hot compress.
Ew, what? Really? What the?
I don't know.
What is wrong with people nowadays?
I don't know.
Again, if you did this, 50, 60 years ago, they'd lock you up, wouldn't they?
Maybe
There wouldn't be a convention.
There wouldn't be a convention.
The
if people
convention would
drinking
be like
pee.
a prison.
And people drinking pee is actually not really good for you. It
No.
dehydrates you more, doesn't it? Something crazy like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy Bear Grylls, he did
yeah.
it, but
Bear Grylls did it. I mean, I don't. If you're like, maybe you can do it once. Maybe I don't know.
what? You can drink your own pee
I don't
once?
know. If you're in like dire need in the wilderness, could you do it like one time? Maybe
I don't
to
know.
get you by to get the cottonmouth done. Out of
Cottonmouth, trade cottonmouth for urine mouth. I guess we could.
Oh, nasty. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Every group's accepted now. It seems like too.
Which is sad.
It was like $45 to get into the convention too.
$45 to get in a pee convention.
$45.
I could do that free in a parking lot.
You could. Have you ever thought? Do you think you could ever? I know you want to do this, but could you ever become like a cult leader? You think you'd be good at it? Could you get people to follow you and convince them to do what you want them to do?
Nah, I don't know.
You don't think like you have what it takes?
Not mentally, because that's rude.
Yeah, but you see all these crazy groups out there, and people.
Am I a smooth enough talker? Maybe. I think I could be a smooth enough talker.
Yeah, I think you can be convincing. Definitely convincing. Because every time you talk, you always tell the truth too. So it's not like you ever sound like you're lying. But yeah,
That's good. That makes me a good liar, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't sound
I
like
don't
I'm
know.
lying.
No,
So maybe if I was lying, I wouldn't sound like I was lying.
no, now we're in like Inception
Yeah.
territory.
And then we
But yeah.
took the blue pill and the red pill at the same time.
Oh yes,
So it makes a purple pill.
yep. There you go. Matrix Reloaded, but
And regurgitated.
and regurgitated.
Mm.
Yeah, it's something that you're never gonna find me doing. That's for sure.
I'm not drinking anybody's pee. I'm not even drinking my own pee.
For $1 million, would you?
No, I'm not drinking my pee.
Damn.
2 minutes, I might take a sip.
But yeah, the guy was saying like you can tell what you ate too. They were trying each other's. and-
No, now listen. You can smell what you ate in your pee. You've
True.
never smelled your pee like smells like coffee.
No, I know.
Eat asparagus, you're like, whoa, I had asparagus.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
I get that. So that makes sense. But
No, I know. But the guy, he was taking someone else's. He was swishing it around in his mouth.
is he a pee sommelier?
He's the in the wine world of urine. He's a true connoisseur. Yeah, he puts the cracker in to cleanse his palate.
And he spits it out, and then he's like, this would pair well with
This would.
roadkill.
Oh God. Yeah.
Do you have any decomposing meat? God, what the?
But yeah, he was like swishing it around. He's like, all I taste right now is seafood. He's like, you had crab, you had mussels, you had shrimp last night. And she's like, yep, you got it right. And he was just like,
Yeah, you could probably smell it.
yeah. But it's just like, it was so disgusting hearing him describe.
It's
someone
weird that all
else's
these people
piss.
were like cool with it.
Oh yeah. No, like the lady who walked in with the 2-year age urine was like whoa, like the big shot. Like,
This is our 30-day aged prime rib,
yeah.
and this is our 2-year aged urine. What would you like?
Ugh, nasty.
I would like to leave. That's what I would like.
Exactly.
I gotta go.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I've been watching all kinds of wacky shows. Freaking my program TLC, the freaking channel, It is some of the best programming out there.
It used to be the
I
Learning
love it.
Channel. We just learned that it's a what?
Now it's Tender Loving Care.
I like the Learning Channel better.
But they got 600-Pound Life on there. They got my 90-Day Fiance. They got the Love Spectrum
It's a
show.
90
which
Day
you've seen.
Fiance.
Someone comes from overseas pretty much, and they marry you. Within 90 days, they get married from never knowing each other.
Well, that's stupid.
Oh, it always turns out to be a disaster. And a lot of the times, it's like a really like a pretty like Filipino girl or something. And of course, to come over here,
And it turns into a disaster.
Okay.
Gee, go figure.
yeah, exactly.
They should have tried drinking urine.
Should have tried that.
Probably would have lasted 120 days.
Yeah. Like there are all these trashy TV shows, and the Love Spectrum show. You said you've seen that. It's pretty.
I've seen that. That's cool.
It is. No, it's actually sweet. There's
They get a little bit of normality in a abnormal world for them.
yeah.
No, I've seen that show many times.
They deserve love too.
Yeah. Oh,
Everyone deserves love, don't they?
Yeah.
Not everyone?
maybe. I don't know.
You don't think so?
Some people are meant to be single.
You think so? Some people are meant to always be single.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Really? Huh.
Why not?
I don't know. I never really thought about it that way. That's weird. We watched a movie last night called How to Be Single.
Huh.
It's weird that you knew this. Whoa, psychic medium type stuff going on here.
In a world where things are not as they seem, or whatever he says.
In a world, yeah. Yeah, and then there's this other show. It's America's Biggest Cheapskates. It's like super the cheapest of cheap people.
I think I've seen that. A dude goes around like asking people, "Are you going to eat that? Are you done with your food?" And he takes it home.
Oh, yeah.
Nut job.
Yeah, the one lady, she goes door to door for her neighbors asking if they have any left like food they're going to throw out. She doesn't want to go buy food.
Yeah.
One guy digs through the trash. He gets old lobster tails and scrapes the crab out of them.
Ugh.
The one guy, he doesn't wash his clothes at home, so he goes to a public like shower on the beach, and he washes himself with his clothes on, so he's killing two birds with one stone. So he doesn't use as much soap. And then he goes into trash cans.
How's he get his crack with his clothes on?
They didn't show that on camera, but I mean, I guess you could kind of.
Yeah, it would look weird though, wouldn't it?
Well, he said, "I don't care how I get a lot of looks. I don't care."
Yeah, wow.
And then he goes to different like trash receptacles, and he takes bottles of wine that still have a little bit in it, and he pours it into this funnel, and then the funnel goes into a box of wine.
Yeah, so he makes more wine.
So that's how he gets his wine and stuff. And like,
Do you think that's a mental disorder?
Oh, I think so. I think so. That guy specifically, because I've seen a lot of them on there, and like they're really like kind of wealthy people who live in nice neighborhoods, and they're doing this crazy stuff. But
Yeah.
being like an extreme cheapskate,
Going and asking people for being an extreme cheapskate.
I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
I kind of think it might be.
You think it might be?
I think it might be.
Because is there anything wrong with being
No,
that
but
cheap?
I mean, there's a point where it gets to be unrealistic, maybe. Like, I think, I don't know how to explain it. This microphone sucks. To where you are hurting your quality of life by being so fixated on being a cheapskate.
But don't you think they're happy though?
No, they can't be happy.
I think some of them, like the one guy, he literally tries to get a deal everywhere. He goes to get fast food. They're like, total is $11.54. He goes, could you do $11.40?
And that's just stupid.
And then he had to throw an anniversary party for his wife, and he went to the balloon place, and he asked them if they could just fill him up with half the helium if it would be cheaper.
Saggy balloons.
Yeah. And then he went to go get a cake for his wife. And his goal was to spend under $25 for the whole party. He went to get a cake. He asked if he could bring his own ingredients, if that'd be cheaper. He asked if he could just get the cake with no frosting on it. And then he asked if he finally got them. They used all like the ingredients they're going to throw away. He had them use those ingredients to build the cake. He got it for like $8 instead of $25.
He used the ingredients they were going to throw away.
Yeah. Like all the junk left over from every other cake. He just said, toss that shit into a pan and make it. Yeah, I mean, he got the party, got it cheap, and it was so funny. His wife walked in to the party, and the balloons were all just like, and he didn't even get like happy anniversary balloons. He got like get well soon balloons. He got a kid's like a firefighter truck balloon. Because those were all the discontinued balloons that they were going to throw out. So he got them for
That's
cheap.
just wrong.
Oh yeah, it's like totally wrong. He went to go buy his wife's clothes, and like every time at the cash register, she's like, "Totals, $55." He goes, "Could you do $49?"
Can you put
Like-
one back?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd just be so embarrassed. Like, is there anything wrong with that though? Haggling nonstop.
Haggling?
Like, I get haggling a little bit with stuff, But like if you're at a garage sale, like
yeah, but you know what?
$10.
Like the price is the price. Haggling
Yeah,
at
at
a
a
garage
store-
sale is different, but haggling at a store, the
or
price
a
is the
fast food
price.
restaurant.
No, the price is the price.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, haggling at the part store maybe.
Yeah,
But
there's certain places you can't haggle.
yeah,
But you go to Walmart, you're not haggling.
no.
You're not haggling for anything.
I'm either putting it in my cart or leaving it on the shelf.
Yes. But yeah, it was and the other family, their big thing, they go around and get old roadkill and they eat it. And the kids all go too. And then when they wash the dishes, they have like a little kiddie pool outside where the kids play. And once a week they take all their dishes and they wash them in the kiddie pool. So they don't have to run a dishwasher. They said they save on average of $1.89 per thing. Like, is it wrong though? Like, are they hurting people?
Is it wrong? No, I think they're hurting themselves. It's like
You
I
don't
don't
think
know.
they're happy at all?
I think it'd be a terrible quality of life to be that concerned.
I think that is an illness
I think
of
it is.
wanting to be so cheap.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if it's the cheap. I think it's the mentality of. I think that's how it shows itself. Wanting to be cheap. I don't think it's that. I mean, I don't think that's. There's not like a cheap disability.
Yeah.
Like,
And the one lady, she couldn't breastfeed anymore. So, and maybe this is common, but she went around to all of her friends and got breast milk from all of them. And she labeled each of the friends' names. She's like, my little Susie loves Jessica's the best. But she had like 8 different moms' breast milk in the freezer. I think that's the thing that people
I guess
do.
that whatever we drink cow's milk, so whatever for milk.
Oh, beauty, babe. I hope that's not true.
What?
She said I washed my dishes before outside in my kiddie pool when my sink was broken.
No, that's making do with what you have.
Yeah, you didn't have a sink. Yeah, that's true. You didn't have a sink. Yeah, I've heard sharing breast milk is common.
Yeah, no, women sell it.
You're not legally allowed to, right?
I don't know. Athletes buy it.
Athletes buy it?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
What, it's like it's better milk for them?
I guess.
Breast milk's actually pretty valuable, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
Supposedly.
I don't ever have any to sell.
You never have
Yeah.
You never have any breast milk to sell?
Yeah, $2 an ounce. Who's that? Do you know her? Them?
Oh, that's what's her name?
I don't know who that is. What's her name?
In the park.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Wait, how much? $2 an ounce?
Yeah.
$2 an ounce?
I know. Come, let's go.
I have tits. Can you milk me?
Yeah. I have tits.
I have
Can you
nipples. I have
milk?
nipples. Can you milk me?
Yeah, nipples.
Dang, $2 an ounce. That's a lot.
That's nuts.
Damn, that's a business right there.
It's like selling drugs.
Yeah, better. That's more expensive than alcohol.
Ugh.
Kind of.
But I ain't drinking.
Yeah,
it.
after drinking, you're gonna need a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
And the pain. Oh Jesus!
Okay.
There's a whole business going with breast milk out there. Hi, yeah, but yeah, this freaking show. Oh, dude, it was just. I don't understand that cheapness. Like, I guess you said like it is. Like, it's got to be an illness.
I think it is. I absolutely.
But you
think
don't think the actual being cheap is what part do you think is the illness?
I don't know. It's not. I'm not knowledgeable enough to. Maybe it's like a self-worth illness. Maybe it's a. I don't know. I don't think the cheapskate part is the illness. I think the illness led to the cheapskate part. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah. It was.
So I don't know how we got here from drinking pee.
I have no idea. It was at those shows I was watching on TLC last night. They were just so.
I know you
funny.
like those shows.
I do. I like trash. Like 600-Pound Life's one of my favorite shows. And
Does it make you feel good when you watch them?
No, it doesn't make me feel good.
Look at you.
It makes
you
me
could do for 20, 30 pounds.
It makes I could. I'd love to if I could, but freaking no. It's like never mind. I'm not gonna say.
I wish I could give you some.
I'm not gonna say anything. Fat people like that like piss me off. I just see them as like lazy pieces of shit. If you're 600 pounds,
if
I don't think there's any reason for you to get to 600 pounds.
No, there is.
There is?
No, that thyroid thing, that's true, but not
but
all
the
of them.
600 pounds?
Yeah, some people just can't help it. I'm not saying that they all are that way on that show. I haven't watched the show.
Yeah.
Some of them
So
might
there
not.
are some.
There is anomalies, the legitimate reasons why some people cannot lose weight. I'm not saying that all of them are. That's like everybody that
the ones you see on there, none of them have ever tried to lose weight.
Well,
and they eat 10,000 calories.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a completely different thing. But I'm saying there are fat people that just cannot lose weight.
Oh, okay. No, I got
because of a medical condition or whatnot.
Yeah. You tried chocolate cake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. but yeah, I don't know. The show, it makes me angry. I think that's why I like it, because I just see laziness like beyond laziness.
I think a lot of people that are fat are lazy.
Like and then they're I don't know, they're all
And you
complaining.
got people like me that just eat too much food.
Yeah,
And since I've stopped eating too much food, I've actually lost weight.
yeah. James Dean's. I think we've shared this couple weeks now. He's on his diet.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
Doing well.
He's lost some weight.
Lost a little bit of weight.
And what's your secret again?
I just don't eat as much as I want to eat.
You what? What do you do?
I just don't eat as much as I want to eat.
Oh, so you just eat less food.
That's it.
Huh. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The secret's out.
Instead of, my portion being this big, I don't be this big.
But haven't you you haven't been able eat as much now?
Yeah,
like
no,
your stomach almost shrunk or something.
I think it did. Yeah. No, I haven't. When I eat close to what I used to eat, it kind of has a different feeling now. Just like when we ate lunch, I ate all the fries because they were there.
Right.
And afterwards, I kind of felt
kind of sick.
Not sick. I mean, I say sick, but like uncomfortable.
Oh, dang. You lost 110 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot, man. Congrats.
Holy cow.
Did you know him before at all?
I don't think I've ever really met him.
Huh.
I mean, I've seen him.
Dang.
Seen his dog with his head out the window.
That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight.
That's good. Good for you,
that weighs
man.
more than my daughter.
She does, doesn't
He literally could have lost another person.
He lost to Bella.
He lost to Bella.
Dang. But yeah, I don't know how we got off on this trash TV tangent.
I know. What the heck?
I don't know. I was just watching all kinds of random stuff last night. You want to get into
Yeah, let's do it.
So next week we're gonna have a special guest.
Possibly. We hope.
We hope.
We hoped we would have a
Oh dang.
wow. 320.
That's a lot. Well, good for you, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Possibly.
I don't want to say because possibly we're going to do an interview today that we talked about. And now we look like idiots.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Right.
That thing
But we were smart enough to not say what it was, remember?
Right.
So
but this
it
week
still might happen, just not
it might still happen. But this I think is definitely gonna happen.
It seems
might
like
not
it
be
is.
next week, but I really wanna
Okay, but we're going to have to
What?
It might not happen because we have to explain to them how we are. We have to. Because we don't have to, but out of courtesy, we probably should.
But it's not like we're gonna it's not like we're gonna
No,
we're not doing anything wrong. I don't know if the surprise attack is better, or it's not even an attack though.
Well,
So basically
it's not really an attack, but it's going to be, I think it'll be accepted as an attack.
well, so everyone knows we're not being cryptic what we're talking about. What are we trying to do?
I don't know what we're trying to do.
So hopefully next week, we're going to interview a guy who is a medium.
A medium. Well, yeah, no, a medium. Yeah, we're doing that. But what are we trying to do?
No, I'm saying they don't know what we're talking about.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
we don't know if should we tell him? I don't know. Should we tell him? But yeah, we're going to interview this guy next week, hopefully.
Hopefully.
He messaged us on one of our, was it?
Promoting himself.
Yeah, promoting himself. And he came out with a book. What's his name?
Do we say his name now?
Yeah, actually, no. We'll save that for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a medium. So you know what mediums are. He claims he can speak to the dead.
Spirits,
Supposedly.
angels, the dead.
Yeah.
Spirits, medium, spirits, angels, the dead, and I think that was it. Right?
That's good enough for me. That's
Yeah.
more than enough people to speak to. We can fill an hour with that.
Yeah.
But he has some interesting videos out there. James has watched a lot of them. He sent me a couple clips of them, and they're interesting.
Yeah,
to say the least, I guess.
Oh no, Eric, stay in.
Yeah, if anyone out there, actually next week, if anyone has any questions for a medium or whatnot,
Yeah, no, that would be the one to actually type it. Like Eric, you're good at commenting. So Eric, next week, be there, buddy, because it might get interesting.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we don't know a ton about them, but
and I don't know a ton about all this medium stuff either. Like I'm not super knowledgeable in it. I'm gonna try and get a little more knowledgeable, but it's not something I dabble in because we're okay with it.
Yeah, say what you want. You guys are just the viewers. So.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
We don't. I'm not gonna regulate what my viewers say.
Share any thoughts and opinions you guys want.
Yeah.
By the way, we have 601.
601. Yeah, today 601.
601. That's not too shabby.
I was.
We started from the bottom and now we're here.
Yeah, we started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, that's more like it. But yeah. If anyone has any questions or anything for them next week, please.
Yeah, we
tune
just
in.
ask. I'm gonna try not to be rude.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I will express my opinion.
No, I have a lot of questions for how it works, how it came to be, success stories, people who have doubted him. Because James was saying that he watched a lot of his videos, and a lot of the people who he's had interviews with are people more like-minded like him.
Yeah,
right?
they all are. They I haven't seen one that was people like me and you. Like not one.
No,
Not one.
really.
No, with the jokes and with the you know the weird questions on your side.
Oh yeah, I got some questions for him.
There was nothing like that, and I don't know how he's going to handle that. I mean, he says he's a straightforward guy and a straight shooter, and he's blunt and blah blah blah. But I don't know if he's ever been around someone blunt and weird like us.
There's a first for everything.
Yeah.
He lives on the West Coast too, so hopefully, and God, I hope everything goes smoothly.
I know. We're gonna have to explain to him. We gotta turn that thing sideways.
That's what Kristen said. She's like, "You sure it's gonna work?" I was like, "Ugh."
I don't know.
So yeah, so I think that we should kind of start it off like, I think we should have him on for most of the shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think it's gonna go on for a minute.
Absolutely. We're gonna get right into it.
The medium can be really easy to fake.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's easy to call their BS. I think. Like I was watching a bunch of.
It's easy to call it BS if you're going there.
Yeah.
To get into it, you're not going to be able to call her BS.
It's like I was watching all these psychic or medium fails, and like the one lady, she brought out a picture of this girl, and she was like, "This girl's," or because the psychic said this girl died. She said her history. She's been missing. She was never seen again. And a newscaster was like, "You know what this picture is?" She goes, "Yeah, it's a girl who went missing." She's like, "This picture is me as a kid."
Right.
It's like, it was like, "Really? No."
Right. Yeah.
She's like, Did you ever go missing?" The lady's like, "Well, I'm here." Like,
yeah.
And then this other lady, which I think is the biggest scumbag of them all, named Sylvia Brown, she told this family that her kid died. They said, will you ever see our daughter again? She goes, "Yes, you will, in heaven." Freaking 10 years later, the girl, she was kidnapped. She was alive the whole time. The family gave up hope on it and everything, wrote her off, and she was alive. Like,
That's where you sing. How's that song go?
What?
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Yeah, she wasn't there because she wasn't dead.
She was not. But and then she said, "My husband, he never found a body. Why is that?" And the lady's like, "That's because he drowned. He drowned." She was like,
yeah.
She was like, "Well, he was actually in the World Trade Center." Like, she was like, "Well, maybe it was the water because of the hoses."
Yeah,
that's why I saw that she drowned. I was like, "Man,
whatever.
Shut up. You're full of such BS." But my big thing, though, is there's this guy named James Randi. They call him the Amazing Randy. Every year he offers $1 million to anyone who can prove that their psychic ability is true. And no one's been able to do it. So why is that?
Because it's not real.
Yeah.
Well,
in Erie that said she's, what do you say?
There was a medium in Erie that said she spoke to a guy that's been missing almost a year now, and the hospital took him and stole his organs.
What?
Well, she sounds like she was dumb.
Yeah, dumb. Hi, vey. Oh yeah, but yeah, like I don't know why no one's been able to do it yet.
So here's the thing. Here's what I believe. Mediums absolutely can be real, and this is all of my knowledge I get from the Bible. Yeah, not really. Anyway, so all the knowledge I get is from what I've read out of the Bible, and I don't read a lot of that topic in the Bible.
Read a lot of what?
The medium and the stuff like that.
Like there's not a lot of talk about.
Oh no, there is, but I don't focus on that part of the Bible.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I won't say I'm super knowledgeable on what the Bible says exactly about it, but when it said, "Don't do it," I go, okay.
That's all you had to hear.
That's really all I need to know.
Don't mess around with it. So you're like, okay.
Yeah, because so what I think is that demons can know things.
See the future?
No, future. There was one instance in the Bible where some girl was telling a future, whatever, and I forget who it was, cast out the demon left. The people that were using the girl to make money were mad at the guy because he cast a demon out. They're like, dude, what'd you do? You took away our future. And now she can't tell the future anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Took away our money, she can't tell the future. So is it real? I absolutely think it is. It could be real, or it is real. I don't think all of the spirit mediums that do it are real, obviously. I used to read palms for a totally different reason.
Why'd you do it?
Because it was a cool way to pick up chicks.
Yes. Yeah. James did. He used to
Tim,
read girls.
My house is good.
Yes. Everything's protected in here.
My house is good.
But he's right though. Freaking showing interest and stuff like that. Like
right, and that's where I'm making sure I'm not interested in this at all. Like I'm not interested in knowing the truth because I think I already know the truth and what it says in the Bible. I point to my phone because that's where my Bible is. Anyway, so for and that's why I don't really want to be like, really? Wow, because I'm not really interested. I am to a degree of, well, I'm not a silent guy.
No,
I'm not a silent guy.
I think most people, I don't know. I think they know where you stand on it.
Yeah, well, so
unless they don't know you, then they don't.
Another thing the Bible says is do all things in love.
Yeah.
So I have to be nice to him. I have to be respectful to him, but I don't have to agree with him, and I'm not going to agree with him.
Yeah.
Like I disagree 100% about the stuff that he does, and saying that it's good.
No, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I think it fascinates me more though in like I don't know because
like how they can why
just that how many people believe them and how they truly feel that they have this power when the vast majority of them don't.
Yeah, a lot of them don't, but I'm saying there's few that do.
True.
And again, the demons can know things and they can tell them things. And the focus of that is to get your attention off of the true God. But
if demons were, say, controlling them and doing all this stuff, then why haven't they grabbed onto one person and made them like a freaking saint? Had all their predictions come true, so people are really like, oh my God, this is the real deal.
Because they all can't come true.
Demon or whatever could make all of it like
they can't know 100% the future.
No, they can't know 100%.
No, they
can know a good amount.
They can know a good amount, yes.
Like one,
but if you spread that through a million people, it's kind of like the pyramid thing.
What about pyramid thing?
The pyramid thing, where two people get two more people.
Oh, pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the actual pyramid.
No, that's like, completely.
I was like, yeah, they were created by aliens.
No, they weren't. Whatever.
They were made by aliens.
People built it. They were smarter than we are now.
Yeah.
Can demons read your mind? I don't believe they can. It does not say that in the Bible. That they can read your mind. Only God can read your mind.
That's what they. Yeah. And I don't want this thing, or maybe
I know,
you do.
I don't. I really don't.
I don't want our interview with him to go down and be like all this godly stuff.
I feel like it's going to because that's what he bases his stuff off of.
True, but I'm going to veer him off it. I want to hear. I want to hear some of the stuff that I know people are going to want to find interesting.
Yeah, save me.
They're gonna. Oh yeah, no, I'll jump in.
That's a relief.
Yeah, because I don't want. I know people get bored, and I'm not saying anything. Like I'm not saying I just don't want. Our show is not a thing like a religious show.
No, it's not.
And I know people always get upset too when you talk about that stuff, and it's fun. It's fun. Me and James talk about it all the time at work, but it's like I just don't want it to go down that path.
No, I definitely don't. But I feel like he's going to be that way. And I'm going to try and be as prepared as I can to...
Like you said, we got to prepare together.
Yeah, we do.
We have to prepare together.
Prepare to fight. I'm going to be as prepared as I can. And I hope we're as prepared as we can to maybe take it a different direction while still stating opinions, not opinions, because I don't think the Bible's an opinion, while still stating truth.
What if he says to you while we're on it, you care if I read you, James?
No, I don't want you to.
You'll say no? Okay.
Because I know that he could be talking to demons.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I got a bunch of interesting questions for him. I want to know the stuff which I think a lot of other people want to know. I want to know how he got into it, his success stories, how he does it.
Yeah.
What he actually sees. Because you were saying like he actually sees like dead people, doesn't he? A little bit.
Hey, you can, again, for our listeners, if whatever you want to say, as long as it falls within the guidelines of Facebook and we're not bashing
Yeah, don't say I
people.
want to,
Yeah, I don't want to.
few
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, no unaliving people, stuff like that. As
Yeah.
long as it follows that, like I don't care what you say.
Yeah, exactly. You can say whatever you'd like. And there's going to be, I hope we honestly have some people on here that agree with him and some people don't agree with him. I hope we have both on here.
I don't.
You don't want him to? I hope we have some people, because I don't want him to feel like he's like cornered and everything. I'm not going to try to like attack him and stuff.
I'm not going to attack him, but I am going to not be moved.
Because I know some people on here probably freaking, like Tim said he had freaking some stuff with it in the past. I know some other people who have some belief in it or whatnot. I don't fully understand it. But
Again, no, I believe it's real.
yeah.
I do, but it clearly states in the Bible that you're not supposed to go to and see and hear from them.
It's like one news headline you'll never see. Psychic wins lottery again.
Right. Exactly.
It's like Harry Houdini, he had a thing with his wife. It's actually what I did with Wade. My buddy Wade, he died a couple months ago, but it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Him and me, we were on the topic of talking about psychics and mediums and stuff, and we said, sounds really morbid and messed up. I was like, all right, one of us are going to die, and whoever dies first, we both agreed on a word that only him and me know. And if a psychic can tell me what that word is, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be pretty amazed.
So with that,
I guarantee no one can do it.
With that in mind, do you know for sure that he is not? Did you guys speak this word?
Yeah,
Demons can know it.
true. Well, I'd like to see a psychic show me that word.
That's what I'm saying. Now, what happens if he does show you that word? Not Daniel, whatever. Some psychic showed you that word. Now, what are you going to do?
I don't think it's possible.
But knowing that demons can, if you spoke it,
I will be very surprised.
But what are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I'm not going to become a believer if that's what you're asking.
But it happened.
But
Now
no
you have
psychic's ever
proof.
been able to do that, though. Freaking Harry Houdini and his wife, they did it. He gave her a word before he died. 20 years, psychics were trying to guess it. She finally gave out the word. It was like Mary Beth or something. But no one was able to do that. So far, no one in history has been able to do this.
So did they say it?
I think he wrote it down.
Well, maybe wrote it down. I don't know if you can hide stuff like that.
I don't think you can. I think someone can look over your back and see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm going to ask this guy. I'm sure he won't be able to do it. But there's been no proof that psychics, like all these, like, I guess you say it can happen, but most of them have been proven wrong. Like it's not, I don't know.
Tim, you're on a different subject. I'm not going to read that one.
What, is he getting real into?
Yeah, and well, he's on
Mythical stuff,
the gifts of the spirit and stuff like that. The gifts of prophecy.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I know about those very little, and that is completely different. And yeah, it could be mediumship, twisted to be mediumship, whatever. But mediumship, like he said, is hearing from the wrong side.
Yeah, well,
But yeah, no, that's different topic, but kind of related.
there's so many funny fail videos I was watching of psychics.
There's a lot, but there's a lot that are real.
But nothing like they have all these ones where psychics help find the dead body of a girl. Like none of them could do that.
Right.
Why is there no big thing that a psychic has done? It's all these little things. You never hear any big thing that a psychic has actually made come true. It's nothing.
I don't know.
There's like nothing. There's nothing. So why is that? So if the demons can control it, then I wonder why there hasn't been some big thing. Because all of them been proved as freaking.
I don't know. If I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know.
Yeah.
I can maybe speculate that maybe if it was on such a grandiose scale that it wouldn't be that believable. Because it would seem unreal. And I don't think demons operate on large scales like that. Well, sort of they do. There's people that preach the gospel that aren't very.
Yeah. They did this other funny thing.
But even that's not really a giant, grandiose scale.
They did this other funny thing. They got the 10 best psychics in Australia, and they put them in the forest, and they had to find their way to a helicopter to get to freedom. And they claimed they could use their psychic power, how to get to it.
Don't
gave-
say something you can't do.
They gave him like 5 hours, and they all were lost in the woods. none of them
I
found a
wouldn't be lost.
helicopter.
I wouldn't be lost.
I know
in
you're
the
not even a psychic, and you would have found your way.
woods. I'd have found my.
They
way
all
and
it
freaking
showed like the
helicopter.
map they went. They all ended up just going in a big circle back to where they started.
Did you know that you walk in a circle? Do you know how to not to do walk in a circle? Do you know you walk in a circle because one leg's smaller than the other, shorter than the other?
What?
A lot of
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
are you being seriously?
Yeah. Do you know how not to walk a circle in the woods?
You grow your leg longer.
No.
I don't know.
You
Don't
always
drink?
No. You see, this is like a survival thing. To walk a straight line in the woods or anywhere, you find a position, you focus on that, and you walk to it. But if you're just walking around, I'm lost, you're gonna most people will
That
end up.
seems like common sense.
It's not. They walked in a circle. Apparently, it's
They're
not.
idiots.
That's what I'm saying.
They're psychics. They're idiots. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Have you ever done that? No. Have you ever walked in the woods and you walked in a circle?
no, because I know how to walk in the woods. I know how to walk in
We
the woods
kind of,
since I was like 10.
remember we were back in the woods behind the shop.
Yeah, but
We
I was,
kind of walked in a circle. Then.
we did. I was looking for the tree though.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we weren't set on. Yeah, we
I
weren't
wasn't
trying to
set
find.
on finding a destination.
Oh, okay.
I was finding a tree in the
I was-
woods.
I
That's
was-
completely different.
I was super surprised because I've never like walked in a circle in the woods, and we actually kind of walked in a circle in the woods.
Yeah, and we found the thing that we were looking for.
And follow the
we
moss.
we didn't even know we found it.
Yeah, no, it was.
We
Wasn't-
walked right by.
it
it. We
wasn't-
even looked at it. We're like, "Oh, it's pretty cool. Is this what he meant?" I don't think it is.
Yeah, it wasn't very impressive. The thing that we were looking for. I was not impressed.
Yeah, so
But,
it was like, well, whatever.
But yes. So yeah, next week should be pretty sweet. Hopefully next week.
Hopefully next week.
And I hope a lot of you guys here join on there because it's gonna be interesting.
It might be an interesting show.
I don't know how much I should say about it, but
What are you just whispering?
nothing. No, I hope he's kind of. I hope he speaks because he seems like he speaks kind of slow.
He does. He
I
seems like he's very dry,
Yeah.
and very unrehearsed. Honestly, it sounded like a lot of it. He was just kind of like making it up as he went along. Like I could see his eye movement, and he looks like he's looking at cue cards or whatever. Cue cards, whatever. And it doesn't seem like he had a lot of notes down.
Was it you or someone else said like it seems like a lot of the stuff he was saying was from what he dreamed? Is that you? Was that Kristen?
It seemed
Someone
like
was
the
saying
way
that.
he describes it
Yeah.
reminded me of my dreams, where your subconscious takes all of the things that you've seen or you're thinking of
Mhm.
and melts it together in some weird dream. And you're like, why did I see a pink elephant driving a Corvette? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what was that to mean? When you could have just driven by the zoo, heard an elephant as you passed a Corvette.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Because he claims he sees dead people too, and doesn't he see dead people making out and stuff or something?
yep, there was that. He was saying that he was watching spirits, and he said he even sees spirits kiss, and he said it was like a giant spirit orgy.
Orgy.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I know.
So
And he could be a super nice guy. Like,
no, he might. No, and I'm
he
not like
seems like he's a really nice guy.
no, I'm sure
Like he
is.
does guns. I snooped on his Facebook.
He does
He
motorcycles.
does motorcycles.
You're
Does
a bike
guns.
guy.
Yeah,
You
like
guys might have a lot in common.
he had a couple pictures of hot rods. I don't think they were his. I think they're at a car show.
Car
I'm
show.
pretty sure his license plate says Lucifer.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed weird. He had a couple pictures of a Jeep Gladiator. He does Jeeps.
Oh,
Does
yeah?
Jeeps.
You guys might end up becoming best friends.
best friends.
You might throw me off this podcast, and he's
Right.
gonna be sitting here.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, it should be interesting. I hope a lot of you guys join up next week.
Yes,
Ask some questions.
we really do.
Yeah, I'm freaking pumped for it.
It should be a really interesting show. And I hope
Please.
you see a side of me that you don't normally see. I hope that doesn't come out.
What?
I hope it don't.
An
I just,
asshole? A
I-
prick?
I don't.
Monster?
Yeah, no, I don't want to be mean because I'm not going to say like I'm a perfect guy. Like I can be mean.
Yeah,
I've been mean to people.
Yeah, I know. I work
Like,
8 hours a day. I can see your prick side sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I mean, I'm only human. I'm not perfect,
Yes, we know. James.
but
A lot of people think you're perfect, though.
no, who?
I don't know, because you always say, I'm not perfect. Like, everyone looks at you like you're perfect.
No.
You know, people look at you like you're always good, though.
No, I just
I'm the
want,
bad one.
I'm
You're the
try-
good one.
I'm trying to make sure people
I'm the asshole. You're the
people-
good guy.
people don't think that I think I'm perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I am definitely far, far from perfect.
Yeah. You
I
have a
make
ton of
mistakes.
stuff wrong with you.
Yeah, I do. What?
I'm joking.
I make mistakes all the time.
Right. No, I know. I mean, yeah, you do.
I do.
Yep. But yeah. It's like the one person when they see you inside of a bar to go get beer and they were like, what are you doing here?
Sometimes people do have a view of me because of my words
That's what it is.
that is not the truth. Like it's not. Yeah, I went to a bar to I have a beer every 6 months, whatever.
You drink beer sometimes.
Very, very infrequently.
Whoa.
Yeah, every once in a while I get an urge to have a beer. Like I like the taste of beer. It tastes good.
Yeah, sometimes you want to get drunk.
Never.
Not get drunk. We
I've
know.
been drunk one time.
One time he's been drunk.
One time.
But yeah, so what? You walked into a bar.
I went into the bar and a guy that knew me said, what are you doing here, buying water? No, I'm buying a 6-pack of Corona. Because at that time, the only place you could buy a 6-pack of Corona was at a bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
you-
yeah. This was before they sold
This
it.
was
yeah.
before, Coke Fair and Giant Eagle could all sell beer.
Alcoholism became huge.
Yeah, alcoholism was great. Woo. So before that, you could only buy a 6-pack, and there was no way I was going to the distributor to buy a case. Like
Mhm.
a case of beer, I'd have thrown half of it out.
Yeah. There would have been cobwebs. Things probably would have exploded eventually from being.
Yeah.
In the
Oh yeah.
bottles for
No,
too
it would have
long.
been. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, I told her about the McDonald's lady.
McDonald's lady.
Remember the lady at the checkout? She thought you were a monster. She
I don't
was
know if
afraid-
it was at McDonald's.
I know.
But yeah,
I
no.
don't know where it was.
I thought that's what she meant. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I go in and he's like, "What are you buying water?" I was like, "No, I'm buying a 6-pack." And he goes, "You're allowed to drink beer?" I was like, "Well,
You people?
yeah, I'm allowed to drink beer." And then he mentioned some God thing, and then some Catholic girl she's like, "You're not allowed to drink beer." I'm like, "It says you're not supposed to get drunk in a Bible. It doesn't say you can't drink beer."
Yeah, wasn't she like drunk off her ass?
Yeah. And I was like, and then I gave her the verse about says to get drunk in the spirit, not with wine, and blah blah blah. And she was like, "Oh," and then she just went back to drinking.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, "Well, you're a great Catholic," but anyway.
well, fuck you.
Yeah. And so yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
man.
no, it doesn't say that. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I every once in a while have a beer. Whatever.
Yeah. Some people.
Why did we start this beer thing?
Can't remember.
I don't know, whatever.
Can't remember why we talked about it.
Oh, because I'm not perfect. And
right.
some guy had my words. He thought I was like an angel, like do anything bad.
Well, yeah, Kristen last night we were talking. Sometimes we talk about you.
Great.
You get brought up. Kristen likes you though. She
Okay.
likes your personality and stuff. She likes because I always do imitations of you. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we have to do. She's like, does he always carry a gun? I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
he always carries his gun. She's like, even at work. I was like, yeah, even on the podcast, he carries his gun. I was like, sometimes he has one sitting here once in a while.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she's like, he always carries a gun. And I was like, can't remember. It got on to, he never swears. I was like, he mostly never swears. He's like, even at work, he doesn't swear. I was like,
Hardly at all.
barely. Like, even when he screws up or hurts himself or something, I was like, surprisingly,
And then I texted you.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I showed her your text too. She's like, shiitake. I was like, I said the same thing. I was like, James, just say shit. He goes, nope, it's
Nope,
not me.
It's
not
not who
me."
I am. Like,
So instead of saying shit, he said shiitake.
I mean, I do swear. I have sworn, and I've said the F word even. And
Whoa.
like, I'm not perfect, but I try not to swear. And a lot of times I swear when I'm angry, and that's not right either.
Yeah, but everyone it comes out. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We were talking about you. She was very surprised though that you always carry your gun.
Why?
I don't know. You don't see that many people around here carrying their guns. Though.
Just because they hide them.
Oh yeah, they don't want to show it off.
Exactly.
I'd be showing mine off.
It's called concealed carry.
But you're allowed to carry it if it's showed, right?
You
don't get a
are
permit, right?
no, you don't need a permit if you open carry. But again, as soon as you get in your car, it's concealed.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I forgot.
So
Right. Huh. Yeah, James Dean's always got his gun on him.
better to have, not need,
Right.
and need and not have.
Absolutely.
I mean, most people in the United States should have a fire extinguisher in their house too. Why is that? In case you have a fire. doesn't mean you want a fire.
Always wanted to use a fire extinguisher.
They're not that exciting.
They don't really put out do they put out the fire well?
Yeah.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you have a fire safety training thing where all the people taking it real serious? Like, what were you? What were they all like? Yeah.
Make sure you put it at the base of the flame. And I was like, they're like, that's good. And I was like,
They were all really into it.
they were. And then I was the fire marshal for the shop at.
You were a fire marshal.
That was my title. I had to draw the floor plan and I had to draw the thing, and then I overdid it and I put like all the shelves and everything.
What,
and
they were just expecting like line.
yeah. Oh yeah, mine were
Super
it was
detailed.
super detailed. And they were like, that's really cool.
The artist in you came out.
I know. I was an artistic fire marshal.
Fire marshal. So a lot of those people were very serious about their. You set one off the library when you were little. You had to evacuate and get the. Oh yeah, I remember that.
You lit the library on fire?
No, I pulled the fire alarm. I wasn't that messed up. No, it was. I remember there was like a group reading or something.
Burn the books!
Burn the books! 1984. Burn the books. Wasn't that much of a monster.
Draw a little mustache on you. when you were what? What'd she say? You were 5?
5 years old.
Oh, 5 trucks.
Oh, 5 trucks came. Yeah, it's
When
got to be
you were little.
embarrassing for a parent.
Comes running around the corner with a Sharpie mustache, goose stepping with a lighter.
Down with the books.
Burn the books. I can see your mom grabbing your ear, dragging you out.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Oh, that one asshole kid. That's got to be embarrassing as a parent. It's just like, oh.
They shouldn't have had it so low. Well, how else is the little people going to pull the fire alarm?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What if there's someone in a wheelchair?
Yeah, what if all the adults were...
They're just going to burn?
Yeah, cripples don't deserve to burn. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, the things you do as a kid. Oh,
I never set off a fire alarm.
no?
No.
We did a bunch of stuff. I think
If there was a fire alarm, I'd have been the guy that was like waiting to see the fire.
you would have been, and then you see a flame, and then you're waiting. Everyone else is evacuating.
Yeah, and I'd just sit there. And be like, where's the fire at? We had a couple fire alarms, and it was like, it was a fire in the trash can. I'm like, why don't you just dump it in the freaking toilet?
Wait, where was that?
At school.
What, someone lit a fire in a trash can?
Yeah, and it was a fire alarm.
Oh my God, people pulled the alarm.
Yeah. And when I found out it was a fire in a trash can, I'm like, why don't you just like step on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If it was in the boys' room, we could have just peed on it.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
we could have drank some, aged,
Yeah, you could have drank some
smoked pee.
Yes, aged smoked pee and whatever you have left after the
Yeah.
fire's grown down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Oh yeah.
A little charcoal in there.
Oh man. So yeah. So let's recap today.
Yeah.
Talk about drinking your
I
own
don't
urine.
think Daniel's ready for us.
I don't know. If maybe we should kind of actually let's just say Daniel, watch our last show.
Yeah.
That'll make it easier for him. Save both of us some
See
time.
if he still wants to do it.
Yeah. What if he says no then?
Then he sucks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If he doesn't want to do it, then he sucks.
Listen, if he doesn't want to do it, that's fine. But if he doesn't want to do it, that'll speak volumes.
Yeah, he could, because I know he has a book coming out, and we have 601 followers now.
Right.
So he could promote his book.
We're going to write a book?
Us write a book?
Yeah. We're going to write a book?
Should we?
I don't know.
About what? Unlikely Friends, Adventures?
Dude, I can't even imagine 2 ADHD people that wrote a book.
Oh
What would
my
it look
God.
like?
Oh my God. It would look like I'm insane, like a mental patient just wrote a book.
Would it look like a Quentin Tarantino directed film?
Oh, that'd be great, though. I love Quentin.
Yeah, no, I don't like him. He
Oh, yeah.
directs weird.
He does. No, I get why people wouldn't like him because he does have some pretty wacky stuff.
All those flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, who directed the John Travolta movie
Which one?
with John Travolta and
Not Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, it's Quentin Tarantino.
Okay,
that was
yeah.
his second movie.
Ugh,
You hated it?
all those flashbacks.
Oh, you didn't like the flashbacks like that?
Ugh,
Really?
it
I like
got
flashbacks
so
in movies.
I like flashbacks in movies, but not that many.
Not that many. Oh, okay.
Because by some point in time, I was like,
You're like,
where am I
wait,
in
what
this
the-
movie? Like, what's are we still in the flashback? Are we in the future? Like, what's going on?
It was too much.
Way too much.
Your brain was like, I can't handle this.
Yeah, my brain was like, it does it enough. Like, I don't need to see it.
Right. Oh, yes. So, yes. Next week, it should be very entertaining. If you have questions for a medium,
yes, write them down.
write them down right now. Be here next week, hopefully.
Real questions or fake questions.
Yeah, whatever you'd like to ask. You can be on his side. You can be against him.
He's going to watch this. He's not going to want to do it.
So do we warn him about this?
I think we should tell him. I think we should. Like, I think we should be honest.
We said we're gonna be respectful to him.
I am going to be respectful to him.
Yeah,
I am. I absolutely am.
and he said he's done over over almost 400 podcasts or something.
Yeah,
supposedly.
Again, all the ones
So
that I
what's
saw
this?
on his Facebook were all like-minded podcast people.
We're just
Like,
little guys.
I don't want him under the impression that we are like him.
Right. Well, we can state that right from the beginning. You stated that here today.
I did.
Yeah. Disclaimer: James Dean and me are not like him.
We are not like-minded, but we will be respectful.
Yeah, absolutely. We have some questions, and I think he should have no problem coming on answering it.
Well,
Got nothing to be afraid of, bro. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely be nice. I feel like I'm gonna be kind of like the the hell is it called when you're kind of on like playing devil's advocate kind of.
yeah, no, and
A little
I get
bit.
that too. I play devil's advocate. It's
I do it a lot with you.
some of my family didn't talk to me for months because I played devil's advocate, but whatever.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully we can look forward to that next week. It should be entertaining.
We will get in contact with him and we will have an update midweek.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the week, we'll have an update
Yeah, we'll ask him.
and we'll update our thing with a post or a live lunch in the truck.
Yes, he agreed. He agreed. I mean, he agreed to do it, not knowing us at all. I literally asked him. He said he kind of wanted to be on the
I know
show. He
your
has a
first
book.
question though.
Yeah.
Do you see dead people?
Yeah.
Or can you talk to
can
dead
you talk
people?
to the dead people? Talk to dead people. Because if he was like, no, I can't, I'd be like, well, whatever. Not very entertaining. So yeah. So it should be good. I'm excited for it. We're gonna have some good questions for him. Hopefully, you, the viewers, have good questions as well.
Bring it on.
Yes, should be good. Next week's gonna be nice too. The heck was it?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna go around the corner. There's gonna be something coming out of my wall. I'm just gonna get
What's James Dean doing the rest of the day? Anything fun, exciting?
don't know.
So Bella, she have to paint that eagle in your driveway?
Yes, she does.
I thought she had already painted it. She didn't paint it all, right?
No, she started to today.
Okay.
And then she realized it was gonna take a little longer than she thought.
Is she like you with stuff like that? You put off.
No. She's worse than me.
Oh, she's worse. Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Like I wait. It's not, I mean, this is just my ADHD, part of my ADHD. This is why I didn't realize why I did it, but then I learned about ADHD and I know now why I do it. But I wait till, so if the deadline is here, I wait till here to do it. And then I do,
Which way are we going?
this is the deadline.
Oh, okay.
I can't go back in time.
Well, I didn't know if.
I'm not
Here's the
I'm not
deadline.
Huey Lewis. So if the deadline is here,
Yeah.
I always wait till I have just enough time to do it.
Mm.
She's like, okay, do it.
Oh, really? Deadline passed, and then she does it. Okay, you get before the deadline, you get it done.
Oh, wait, Tim, you had a tree fall in your yard? This is work related.
Yeah. Well.
Call the office, Tim.
Yep. Call the office. It is Saturday.
I didn't. When did it fall?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe probably last night.
Yeah, it was pretty windy and nasty last
Nope.
night.
If a tree fell in Imperial Point, we'll be there to get it.
There we go. Absolutely. So James Dean's not doing anything fun, exciting today?
Oh yeah, no, we're not coming.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't live in the park,
No.
but it fell in the park. No?
No. No, James Dean, it did not fall in the park.
Okay, yeah, no, I read that all wrong. No, we're not coming, Tim. Sorry.
Nope.
I like it, Tim.
Yeah.
It's the weekend. I ain't cutting trees up.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh yeah. James is not doing anything fun, exciting?
I don't think I am today. I might
Staying
work
here?
on RC cars. I
Yeah,
might.
you got a ton of
I know.
that Gravedigger's pretty wild looking.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty retro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Retro. It's not retro. Gravedigger's still around.
Well, look at that. That looks pretty retro. Can't that be, even though it's still around, can't it still be retro? Because it was big during like the 70s or whatever. It looks pretty retro.
I don't know.
No one's going to look at that and be like, dang, what's that? It's retro, isn't it?
I don't think it's retro. I don't know.
All right.
I thought retro was when you did something that wasn't around anymore that was around.
Well, I'll put it this way. Gravedigger isn't as big as it used to be.
It's bigger.
No.
That's why Monster Jam bought it from Dennis Anderson.
What, is it still, they still do Gravedigger?
Gravedigger is the most known
All those
monster
hillbillies
truck.
out there still do that shit?
He's the most noted, whatever.
Hey, he's a hick.
He's the big, not Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. Dennis Anderson doesn't even drive it anymore.
Dennis
His kids
Anderson
do.
passed away 3
Dennis
years
Anderson?
ago.
Is that his name? I don't even know.
I don't know.
now. I think it's his kids that drive it, but I don't think they own it anymore.
We should go to a monster truck show.
Why?
I don't know. To interview the people there.
I would do
Would you ever go to, you know what the Juggalos are?
what?
Juggalos, you know what Juggalos are?
I don't know what gigolos are.
Juggalos, you know, they're fans of God, I can't think of their name. Insane Clown Posse. You ever hear of them?
Yeah,
Juggalos are followers of them. Would you ever go to a Juggalo gathering and interview the people there?
I don't. Why not?
Oh,
Long as there was an understanding that they don't just get to be idiots.
well, they're complete idiots, those people.
Yeah, but then no, that's not going to be a fun interview.
What? Just hearing what they're
Yeah, but no, not.
how none of them have jobs, how none of them work. They all live at home.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to be respectful people.
well, they're almost. I don't know. I think it'd be entertaining. I want to go somewhere this summer and interview some people.
Yeah, I do
Some
too.
out there people.
Yeah, I do too. I would go somewhere to interview people, but I'm not going to go somewhere where it's just going to turn into. I don't know how to explain it.
You always want like smart viewers, don't you? Like you always want to interview like intelligent people, don't you?
I like intelligent people.
True, but don't you get a kick out of people who are dumb?
I do, but I don't want to go to. I would interview them on a different basis, a different scale. I don't want to go to where there's 900 dumb people and we try and have an interview to interview 900 dumb people because I'm probably going to get annoyed and say things like, yeah.
Yes,
But I don't mind interviewing those people, but it's how we interview them.
right. It's got to be handled correctly.
Yeah, if it's handled correctly and properly, then yeah, I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
But that's why I like car shows because those people are all down to earth.
Yeah.
Monster truck shows would probably be the same way.
I want to go to a Comic-Con type thing.
That would be interesting. Let's try.
See, those people are weird. They're not.
Yeah, but
kinda
they're for lack of terms grounded in their weirdness.
Would you go there?
Yeah, I could go there because
should
they're
do
not
something like
they're
that.
not all nuts.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They're Yeah.
I mean,
not all nuts.
They sometimes
Some-
are, but
some are
even
low.
even the nutty ones aren't crazy. Like
Yeah. They're not juggalos. Juggalo people are just literally
I mean, it's insane
white
clown
trash.
posse.
Yeah. ICP followers of ICP.
They're crazy.
Yeah. They're a little kooky.
Can't believe you asked me if I knew who they were.
Well, you didn't know what juggalos were.
But I know who Insane Clown Posse is.
Yeah, Juggalo goes with Insane Clown Posse like water goes with the ocean.
It might be more entertaining than you think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would be entertaining, but
Oh yeah, they're wacky people. I'd love to do that. But anywho, next week.
phrase of the day grounded in their weirdness. I'd come up with some doozies.
There we are. All right, we're gonna see you guys next week. We're gonna
Yeah.
have some. It's gonna be a pretty cool show.
We're going to try and make it happen.
Yeah, and if you guys would be kind enough to maybe share the video next week when we're doing it.
Yeah,
More
share
people.
video. Share this video.
We never. Yeah, you can share this if you want. We never ask you guys for much.
Share it to your friends.
We don't ask you guys for much.
get us more followers, because eventually we're going to give away some money.
Yeah, we are going to give away some money soon. Winners could be you.
Could be you.
Yeah, we got 601 now.
601. When are we waiting to do that? When are we waiting to give money away?
We'll discuss that off the air.
Okay.
We can't let these people know
Right.
because that's all they'll be after.
It's not going to be $1 million.
Could be 1 million pesos.
I don't even know how much million
I think
pesos
that's
is.
still like $50,000.
I'm not going to agree with you because I don't know how much
I
that
think
is.
it's still a shitload of money. So
Yeah. Probably won't be that much.
probably won't be that much. Give away 1 million grains of rice. Ay vey. All right, we will leave you guys with that.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Next week should be fun. Be there. Join in. Comment live.
I
Share
hope
it,
I
have
hope the
questions.
show next week is more like the end of this show where we're laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here. What? And he's laughing with us?
Mm.
Or are we laughing like, oh, that guy?
Yeah, we're laughing like this. No, just I want to have fun with it, but I don't want to be I'm going to be respectful,
Yes.
but I hope we can all have fun.
Hope we can all get along.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, enjoy your
Okay.
weekend.
All right.
We will be back.
Here's
Yes.
my thing.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.